So children, let's start. We will discuss today regarding our English syllabus for term 2 exam. At the very beginning I am saying that our PT2 syllabus, sir, you are clearly audible and properly visible to us. Thank you. So let's start, but I can hear some voices. Kindly put your microphone in mute mode and listen carefully the syllabus. Afterwards, you should not say me that, sir, what is the syllabus? Tell us the syllabus. Today, I will say everything about our syllabus for term 2 English. And for the term 2 SSC syllabus, the video is already recorded. The video will be uploaded first in our first in YouTube, and from YouTube I will upload it in our e-portal. You can check it from there. Now, as I said, that term 2 syllabus includes the PT2 syllabus. That means PT2 syllabus you need to practice, you need to follow for the term 2 exam. What I said, you need to follow the PT2 syllabus for our term 2 English exam, not English in every subject. So take out your grammar book first. Come to the page of contents. Come to the page of contents. Take the pencil in your hand. Prepositions and their correct uses. Mark it. Prepositions and their correct uses. And this chapter we have completed through the offline video. We have completed this chapter through the offline video. Isn't it? Right, yes or no? Hurry up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. So after prepositions and their correct uses, we are having phrasal verbs. Mark it. Phrasal verbs. We have marked phrasal verbs. This one also we have completed through our offline video. Offline class I cannot say, because as I know that offline class means when you will be present in front of my eyes. But through our offline video we have completed these phrasal verbs. Okay. Yes, sir. All of you have written. After that we are having conjunctions. This one in the live class we have done some, and some in our offline video. So conjunctions. This chapter also we have completed. Yes, sir. Thank you. After that we are having homophones. This one we have completed through offline video. Homophones. After homophones we are having synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms and antonyms. I hope you have marked. Once more I am repeating. Once more I am repeating. Kindly see. Prepositions and their correct uses. Phrasal verbs. Conjunctions. Homophones. Synonyms and antonyms. And during our PT2 we were having active passive, adverbs and degrees of comparison, interjection. So these 3 chapters you have to study again for your term 2 English exam. Now come to honeysuckle. Children, come to the contents page of honeysuckle. Ishika Khatun, repeat. Why, sir? Repeat again. I said it so many times. What you want to know, Ishika, you just mention it. Yes, PT2. PT2 we were having this one, no? Active and passive, adverbs and degrees of comparison, interjection. These 3 chapters we have completed during our PT2. These 3 chapters again you have to read for your upcoming term 2 English exam. These 3 chapters again you have to read, you have to prepare for your upcoming term 2 English exam. Now is it clear, Ishika? Thank you. Okay, honeysuckle, come to the page of contents. Tick, a game of chance. A game of chance. This one we have completed in our live class. A game of chance. Then vocation. Vocation we have completed through our offline video. Vocation. Now you people are not typing whether yes or no. Kindly type. Let me know whether you also know that all these videos are uploaded in the e-portal. Okay. So after vocation, we are having desert animals. Desert animals. This one we have done some part in live class and some part through offline videos. Then the banyan tree. The banyan tree. This one also same, some part through our live and some part through offline video. So I repeat once more, honeysuckle, a game of chance, vocation, desert animals, the banyan tree. Okay, and PT2 we were having who am I, fair play. Who am I, fair play. So these two chapters you need to study again for your term 2 English exam. Meghomita, what if is not? No, the names which I am not saying, they are not included. Kindly don't just make me confused and don't make others confused, or don't suffer from any confusion. Whatever names of the chapters I am saying, you kindly mark them. Okay, so in our PT2 we were having who am I or who I am. Who am I or who I am, and this fair play. These two chapters also you need to prepare for your term 2 English exam. Thank you, Ishika, for rectifying me that the name of the chapter is not who am I, the name of the chapter is who I am. Then come to a pact with the sun. A pact with the sun. Here, a strange wrestling match. Tick, a strange wrestling match. This chapter we have completed in our, that means through our offline videos. We have completed this chapter, a strange wrestling match, and during the time of this PT2, we were having the monkey and the crocodile, the wonder called sleep. So these two chapters again you need to study for your upcoming term 2 exam. The monkey and the crocodile, the wonder called sleep. Now, is it clear to all of you? Are you having any sort of doubt, problem, confusion, anything? If you are having, then you can definitely ask me without any sort of hesitation. I will repeat. But afterwards, don't say, sir, what is the syllabus? I don't know. Don't say like this. Okay, Joita has written, yes, yes, sir, clear, no problem. Vinayak has written, sir, no doubt. Nishad has written, no problem, sir. Kinjal, no problem. Harry, no problem. Meghomita is typing, okay, sir. Ishika, no problem. Shirshendu, no problem. Shoptora is typing, no problem, sir. Preyoshi is typing. Let me see what she types. Yes, she has typed the same thing, no problem, sir. Tonujit is typing, no doubt, sir. Thank you, children. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So, study properly. But still then, whenever, even if you have written, there is no doubt, there is no problem. It is my duty to repeat once more the syllabus. So, I am starting. Kindly see. From grammar, we need to practice prepositions and their correct uses, phrasal verbs, conjunctions, then homophones, synonyms and antonyms, and active passive, adverbs and degrees of comparison, interjections. All these 8 chapters we need to prepare for our upcoming term 2 English exam from this grammar book. From honeysuckle, we need to study a game of chance, vocation, desert animals, the banyan tree, and who I am, fair play. All these 6 chapters we need to study from Honeysuckle. And from A Pact with the Sun, we need to study A Strange Wrestling Match and The Monkey and the Crocodile, The Wonder Called Sleep. 3 chapters. Now it's done. And your civic syllabus, you will come to know from that video. Acha, let me say you here only. Let me say you. It is just in my hand. You can check. Okay. You just take out your civics book. Come to the contents page. That means the page where contents are there. That means contents it is marked. Hurry up. Take out your civics book. Come to the page of contents. Come to the page of contents. Okay. Now I'm saying urban administration, rural administration, rural livelihoods. That means 3 chapters from term 2. In our term 2 we are having 3 chapters: rural administration, urban administration, rural livelihoods, and from PT2 we have to include Panchayati Raj. So all total 4 chapters we need to prepare for our upcoming term 2 SSC civics exam. Which are the chapters? Which are the 4 chapters? Panchayati Raj, rural administration, urban administration, rural livelihoods. All these 4 chapters we need to prepare for our upcoming term 2 SSC civics exam. All these chapters are given in that story type manner. So it is not a problem to study them properly, and you will see that video where I have said that in which way you have to practice. That means in which way you have to read. Saying here once, Shruti, sir, repeat please. You didn't hear at the very beginning. Acha, once more I am repeating, but this is the final time. Panchayati Raj, rural administration, urban administration, rural livelihoods. All these 4 chapters you have to practice. You have to read properly for your upcoming term 2 SSC civics exam. For your upcoming term 2 SSC civics exam. Acha, let me say you that in which way you have to study. You need to know the names of the characters like Yashmin Khala, then that Mohan. Then you need to study all those characters properly. Then you need to know the relation between the characters like that Parivilan and Aruna. And that means Aruna was the wife of Paravilan, if I am not making any mistake in uttering the name. Then Tuhalasi, the name of her husband was Raman, as I can remember. You kindly check all this. I am giving all these examples that in which way you need to remember. Then there's Tuhalasi, she used to work in the fields of Ramalingam. In this manner you have to study. All the details you need to know. Then from that where we are having municipal corporation, where we are having this municipality, all these things you need to know. Then whether the councillor is nominated, appointed or elected. Just let me take out that book. This is the English class. I should not repeat, that means I should not get engaged in all these things, but for your convenience only, I am trying to give you some examples. Yes, like in the big cities, we are having municipal corporation. In smaller towns, we are having municipal council. Then here there is Aruna. Yes. Name of Aruna's husband is Parivilan. As I said, that's why I checked whether I had said the answers correct or not. Whether I had or whether I made any mistake. So yes, the name of Tuhalasi's husband is Raman. So children, you need to study in this manner. More than this, I will not say from this SSC civics. The video is there. You will check it from there. I have just asked some questions there. You will check it. Now from English, I will ask you some questions. Though the time is very less, but still then, let me. Yes, there's a chapter of a strange wrestling match. Acha. If the question comes like this, Vijay Singh was a tall man with massive shoulders and muscular dash. Now the options are chest, arms, hands, none of these. So what will be the answer? Hurry up. What can be the answer? Yes, arms. Very good. So in this way you need to study. Anyone can also type that muscular chest or muscular hands, because if a person is having massive shoulders and muscular arms, that means his chest will also be muscular, then his hands will also be muscular. Know what I have said? The exact answer, the correct option you have to choose. And other than one option, rest three options will be very near to that correct option. Other than the correct option, rest three options will be very near to the correct option. So you have to read properly, you have to understand properly, then only you have to click. Next. Another question can be like this, that the landmark is an ugly black rock that looks like the head of a dash. Lion, tiger, peacock, none of these. So what will be the answer? Kinjal, did I say in the option camel? That's why every time I have said that children, until and unless I complete saying the last option, don't type the answer. Because in the option the camel is not there. Tiger, lion, peacock, none of these. So which will be the answer? None of these? Horrible. You have to wait. No. Just have some sort of patience. Next one. What can be the... Vijay Singh met a ghost who claimed he was his friend. Listen properly. Mitwar, M-I-T-W-A-R, Mitwar, Rehan, Rohan, none of this. So which will be the answer? Yes, none of these. So children, you need to practice like this. You need to prepare yourself like this. Otherwise, you know what will happen. Another question. The crackling of the eggshell created the dash of the stone being crushed. Okay, listen properly. The crackling of the eggshell created the dash of the stone being crushed. Options are hazy, illusion, metaphor, all of these. So what will be the answer here? Illusion. Yes, correct. The correct option is illusion. Okay, next another question can be like this. Appearances can be dash. Appearances can be dash. Misleading, false, deceptive, all of these. Misleading, false, deceptive, all of these. Meghomita has clicked deceptive. What is deceptive? No, here the answer will be all of these. Because while saying the meaning of deceptive, I have said misleading or false. Isn't it? I have said the meaning of this deceptive, misleading or false. But don't worry, the question will not be like this. I have asked it it is different, but don't worry like this, because many children, they are not marking the meanings when I am saying in the class that I know very well, and it might not be possible every time the network is not functioning properly. That's why also they might not note down the meanings of the words properly. So it will not be like this. Just I asked it that if the question comes like this, then what will happen? Don't worry, the options will be, might be, what to say, um, problematic, then deceptive, then clear, all of these. So here definitely the answer will be deceptive. As it is written in the book, appearances can be dash. So options if I give: clear, problematic, deceptive, all of these. So here the answer will be all definitely deceptive. But if in the text only the similar words are given, similar words are given, there you have to see whether the rest two options are matching with deceptive or not. For example, deceptive only. If might be in the book only it is given that appearances can be deceptive or false or misleading, and in the exam also you have got the same thing, that appearances can be deceptive, false, misleading, all of this. At that time you have to click all of this, because in the book only it is written. It is not that I have said and you have not noted it down. It is printed in the book. So if you don't know that, it is your fault. It is your problem. Nothing could be done. Like for example, in the civics, we are having so many names for that patwari. We need to remember all the names of those patwari. Otherwise, it can be wrong answer. So children, it's time to say you bye now. Before I leave, kindly just write your name. All the 15 names I must get. Study properly, all of you.